Hello and welcome to my Ask the Attorney Anything. This is the first time that I'm trying StreamYard where I can actually go live in several places at once. I'm going live in my Facebook groups and on my Facebook page and also in YouTube at the same time. So I would love to know what questions you all have for me. And I'm super excited to have you all here. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, now is a good time to do that. And also join my Facebook page. If you're watching one and you're not on the other, you can do both. You can join my Facebook page, which is Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And so just go ahead and start posting your questions in the little comment box and I will start taking them. I wanted to announce that I just updated my SLAY program. And so that stands for strategy, leverage, anticipate, focusing on you and your case and your position. And I added so much value to it. It's like insane. I actually added a whole section on how to document, how to, what should you be documenting, who, what, where, how do you do this? And so I added a whole section on that. I have actual samples in there of a timeline that I used in one of my cases. I have tons and tons of samples in there of actual summaries and exhibits that I have used for creating leverage in my past cases that have actually worked for me, that have actually helped me turn cases around. And so they're all in there. I have a blank leverage exhibit, a blank timeline. I actually show you how to turn your documentation and transform it into that magic bullet leverage that you need. And the final smackdown, I teach you how to use the laws and the statutes in your particular area and how to organize your case overall so that you have developed this unbelievable invincible case that is so strong where you're actually just walking the mediator or walking the narcissist or walking the judge right to the conclusion that you need them to walk to. I'm so excited about this new SLAY program. So come check it out at slayyournegotiation.com. Or also join me tomorrow. I'll be doing a free webinar tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll make sure that the link to that is there so that you can sign up for that. That is another place where you can come and I can answer your questions. I do Ask the Attorney Anything there as well. And so I think Laura is on here with me and maybe she can share the links as well. This is we're still learning this, so hopefully she'll be able to do that. If not, we'll make sure that it's in the comments as we go as well too. So, and one thing I want to announce, I told them that my friends over at Lighthearted Entertainment that I would announce is that there's a new show that's going to be from the creators of MTV Smash dating show, Are You the One? They are casting for a new show. It is going to be newly divorcees finding love. They're bringing them to an island. They're looking for single divorcees. It's going to be on a major network. You'll be taken to a tropical vacation setting. It's also a paid opportunity. You actually get money from this. And so I will post the link to this, but it's lighthearted.com/casting/divorce and dating. So we'll make sure that the link to that is there as well. And I'm not sure if I know how to do this, but I'm going to try it. So https lighthearted.com/casting divorced and dating. Okay, so there's the link. See if that pops up there. Oh, there you go. All right. So, and I wanted to post the for my new updated sleigh program. All right, see if that works. Okay, so I now want to go ahead and take your questions. Let's see. Tina says, thanks so much for your videos. They've been so helpful and letting people be aware of what's needed to defeat them. That is my goal. I want to help you guys defeat the narcissist for sure. So, is the trial by merits final, or do we have settlement first? It's either one or the other. If you don't settle on your own, either in a mediation or just on your own, then you have to take it to trial in order to have it be settled there that way. So it's one or the other. Let's see. Let's see. Where do I send question? Nicole, just put it right there where you you have that. So Krista says, just settled in Ontario, Canada. Woo, Krista! Yeah. All right. Let's see. Can a father with a 5150 record get custody of a 2-year-old? So that's really a legal question, but I'm going to tell you that custody is always based on something like a best interest of the child. So the way the courts don't look at custody is they don't look at, oh, you know, if this one thing happened, then for sure they're definitely going to lose custody unless it's like sexual abuse or something like that. Just because somebody has committed a crime or something like that doesn't necessarily, in the court's mind, mean that they should lose custody of their children forever. It might mean that they have supervised time sharing for a period of time. It might mean that there's a limited time sharing or something like that. But definitely take a look at the factors in the statute in your state, country, or jurisdiction, and you're going to want to build your case around that or those factors. And that's what I teach you how to do in the updated version of the SLAY program. So I'm super excited about that. What's the best way to convey to a lawyer in a consult that I'm dealing with someone very narcissistic? I am so glad you asked that question. In my new updated version of the SLAY program, which I almost completely forgot to mention, I have a whole packet. It's 5 pages, which tells you, you just give it straight to your lawyer, and it will tell your lawyer what to do, what they're dealing with, what a narcissist is, how they act in litigation, do's and don'ts of how to handle a narcissist when you're dealing with that in litigation. I have the whole thing. It's all laid out for them. All you have to do is take that packet, print it out, and give it right to them. Because there's a lot involved, and you definitely want to make sure that you get a lawyer that understands narcissism and also understands, or they're willing to learn. Because 99% of lawyers definitely do not understand narcissism. Let's see. Somebody is saying, I divorced a narcissist 6 months ago. He made my life hell. Yes, for sure. He's now in ICU on a ventilator in a medically induced coma with COVID. Karma. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, probably. Somebody says, you helped me get out and get through so much. God bless. God bless you. And good for you for getting out. You should really acknowledge yourself, because that is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. And when you're able to do that, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, all right. Let's now, I want to create a banner. Let's see. I'm like figuring this out now on which tells you guys how to sign up for my webinar tomorrow. All right. So I'm doing that now. Add banner. All right. Cool. Very good. All right. So this is for you guys to be able to come and join me tomorrow on my webinar, and I'll be answering lots more questions. And it's the 3 must-have secrets to communicating with a narcissist. So come and join me for that for sure. So can you recommend an attorney in Connecticut? So here's my answer to that, Jody. Yes, you need a good lawyer. Your lawyer is not the be all end all. I promise you that I'm not just saying that. Ask anybody in the Facebook group. I bet you there are thousands of people in the Facebook group that'll tell you they got good lawyers. It costs them hundreds of thousands of dollars and many years later, and they are nowhere. So it is really, really important that you get a lawyer who is going to be willing to learn about narcissism, who's going to be willing to understand what's going on. And that's all included in my SLAY program. And in the program, I actually tell you how I would go about finding a lawyer in your area. What I would do is, there's certain websites that I would go to. I would cross-check them against each other. And then I would take the questionnaire on vetting an attorney when it comes to narcissism, which I include in the SLAY program. And then I would hand them that packet that I created. It's 5 pages, and say, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to do this? Because if you're not, then you're going to be nowhere. So grab the program because it will save you thousands of dollars in the long run. Don't just plan to hand your life over to some random lawyer who probably has no idea what they're in for. If you don't understand that narcissists are driven by narcissistic supply, and that's why they actually enjoy making your life miserable. They enjoy ignoring court orders. They enjoy ignoring discovery deadlines and all those kinds of things. They get off on it, and they want to make sure that they try to take you down. That's their goal, is to take you down. As much as their lips might say, oh, I want what's best for the kids, or I want, to have a peaceful result, or we can just figure this out ourselves, or all those things that they say, they're just saying those things because that they are trying to manipulate the system. They're trying to manipulate you. They want to get you away from your lawyer because they don't want you to have a good lawyer. They want to maintain control over the situation. They want you to feel scared. They want you to feel intimidated. And so that's what's going to continue to happen. And your lawyer ends up just being part of that whole scheme. If you don't have somebody who is going to be willing to learn and figure out what's really going on. Okay, so somebody says they definitely ignore court orders. They do. They ignore court orders. They ignore discovery deadlines. They're supposed to provide documents on a certain day. They don't provide the documents, or they don't provide all of them, or maybe 1 month is missing or 2 months are missing. And then you're trying to chase them down. And it's just, you have no idea. You're like, a prey in the middle of the Serengeti, and you've got a pack of wolves around you. And unless you are the one that figures out how to turn it around. So that's what's really, really going to be absolutely important. So why don't judges enforce them with sanctions? You have to give them a reason to. And if you give them enough of a reason to, by creating the right exhibits and all of the leverage that you need to create, by creating the best documentation that you can, then the judge will have no choice because it'll be error as a matter of law if they don't do what you're asking them to do. But you've got to give them the ammunition in order to make them feel that way. Okay. So now Not only do they ignore court orders, they file things that aren't part of the court orders just to cause problems. Absolutely. They'll do whatever they can and whatever they think they can get away with, and even more than that. That's why it's absolutely essential for you to have the tools that you need, or you will go down. There's no doubt in my mind. Alicia's saying I'm my third lawyer, considering changing lawyer again. So Alicia, before you change your lawyer again, grab the SLAY program, take that packet that I've created to give to your lawyer. I call it the Make My Lawyer My Ally packet. And then see if your lawyer is going to be willing to work with you. I mean, it's better if you can not have to switch lawyers so many times, because sometimes that can start to make you look bad, like you're the one who's difficult. But you also need somebody who's going to be strong and who's going to be willing to learn about narcissism, because 99.9% of lawyers do not understand what they are dealing with. That is for sure. No, I don't sell the packet separately. It's all part of the program. You need the whole program in order to make it work. If I just gave you that, you still wouldn't be anywhere. You need the whole thing. You have to trust me on this. I've worked with thousands and thousands of people and clients, and I know what works. I know that my system is the only one that actually works. And so if you want to get anywhere, you want any forward momentum, that's there, you have an answer. And that's the one. So, let's see. Martin says, thank you for helping me understand this horrible disorder. Listening to your segments has helped me tremendously. One of your daughters says, come back to you. That makes my heart happy. That's why I do this. I do this to save you guys, to save your lives. And by the way, I do have a payment plan for the SLAY program. You just check out using PayPal credit. And I think PayPal credit gives you like 6 months with no interest. So it's a great way to get relief today. You get the whole thing right away as soon as you hit like the thing, and then you're in. And then pay over 6 months with no interest. It's like the best deal ever. So come to my webinar tomorrow. At the webinar tomorrow, I'll be giving you way, way, way more information, and there will be bonuses for staying till the end. And I will be giving you another whole session of the Ask the Attorney Anything. I do an extended version of this, and I try to answer as many of the questions as I can at the Ask the Attorney Anything session there as well. So the register now link that you see scrolling at the bottom here is the link that you need to sign up for my webinar for tomorrow. Okay, so come join me tomorrow. You can join me live. If you can't make it live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, then you can, you'll get the replay, but being live is better because you do get bonuses for staying till the end if you join me live. So for those of you who are here watching me on YouTube, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. And for those of you who are in the Facebook group, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. If you're watching me on YouTube and you want to join my private Facebook group, it's Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, and I will see you in there as well. So Martin is from Australia. So good. We have a lot of people from Australia. So somebody is asking, how do I get the replay? If you sign up for the live for tomorrow and you don't show up, you will get the replay automatically. But there are definitely bonuses for staying till the end if you come live tomorrow. So plus I do answer as many questions as I can on the Ask the Attorney Anything there too. So come join me tomorrow. Come check out my brand new program, the updates to my SLAY program. I'm so excited for them. I was telling my team, I'm so excited because I just know how awesome it is. It's just like, I know that this is the magic bullet that you need to finally smack down that narcissist in your life. And I'm excited about it because I'm like excited to hear about your results and actually help you guys see forward momentum in your cases and in your negotiations with the narcissist. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't grabbed my free worksheet, you can do that at winmynegotiation.com. Come join me in the webinar tomorrow, and I will see all of you there.